Alright. Peace to the guys and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses, chiefs and chiefesses, and priests of the motherfucking land. I hope you're having a great cosmic rising. Excuse me. Hope you're having a great cosmic rising or a great cosmic night, depending on when you catch to see this video. Mine's on my little work break right now, a little 10-minute break before I go on my lunch in about an hour. But something came to me today, and I just had to come straight to this. Like, I had to immediately make a video, bro. Like, it just. I was watching one of the brothers earlier today speaking. Well, I don't even want to say brothers. One of the elders. You feel me? One of the black elders. You know, and it was talking about, you know, religion. You know how we. Well, I wouldn't say religion, but you know, a lot of our elders, our black elders, is still Christian, but they waking up now. They not letting the preacher read the motherfucking Bible for them no more. They starting to read the Bible for themselves and find out a lot of true shit. You feel me? And they starting to find out a lot of deception as well in that book. So, you know, shout out to the elders. That's all I want. You feel me? I just want to clap for y'all. You feel me? Shout out to the elders catching on. But, you know, I was listening to one of the elders just speak about how we God's children. That's something that I always say, that we are God's children. We are, and y'all know that God, it's like it's about to storm. I see some big ass cloud. Okay, anyway. But we are God's children. And what is God? Mother Nature and the sun. And, you know, that's why every prophet had a son who is Virgin Mary, the woman that gave birth without having sex. That's Mother Earth, nigga. Now black women used to undergo a process called parthenogenesis. This was probably maybe about maybe 450,000 years ago, before these so-called Anunnaki. You know, a lot of black people like to say, oh, we the Anunnaki. Anunnaki means those sent from heaven. Anything could be called an Anunnaki. We are originally the Atlanteans. And yes, the Atlantean women, Earth was an all feminine planet. But when these beings came to this planet, when these reptilians, these tall Nordics that niggas talking about, them niggas ain't friendly. They the ones that came here and started war with the Atlantean women. It was an all feminine planet. And like they say, you know how they say in war, women start to give birth to more males. That's what happened. The feminine gene, the XX gene, began to, I won't even say mutate, because when you say the word mutate, niggas think some nasty shit. Oh, this nigga changed it to something bad, like it got fucked up. Like, no. Mutate just means to transform. Women transform to chromosomes. They did that themselves internally to mutate their chromosomes from XX to XY to produce male, to produce a physical being that had more physical strength than a woman has way more spiritual strength and solar strength than a man does, because that's what they're attuned to. But they specifically bred us to be like the what's the word I'm looking for? The front line, you know, the tanks. You know, we built to take shit. This is why a man can keep getting knocked. As long as a man got a heart, that nigga can get knocked down 100 times and still get back up each and every 100 times just to win that one battle, nigga. You feel me? A man's physical capability is much more stronger than a woman's. Now, I'm not saying there ain't some women out here that can't whoop a nigga ass, because it's definitely shit round the rouse, nigga. You better go. Anyways, you know, but even then, you know, off the joke right there, take Conor McGregor to a round of rouse. Who the fuck win in that fight? Conor McGregor's gonna whoop her ass, just because a man's strength is different. That's what we were bred for. And when the black women started giving birth to us for that time of great war that took place, you feel me? Ever since then, that's all it's been. You feel me? And like I said, that process was for black men. That process for black women was called parthenogenesis. 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 There we go. So yeah, that's what they undergo, but now they don't undergo that no more, because we're still in war. That's why when the world is brought back to a heavenly state again, when they say there would be a new heaven and new earth, when the world is back to a heavenly state again, women will start to give birth to less and less men. Men will actually begin, especially black men. Black men will begin to, like, because there's no need for us no more. If there's no war, think about it. If there's no war, why would women need to keep giving birth? Our women need to keep giving birth to more black males when there's no war. So eventually they're going to start giving birth to more women. This is why you have something called mother cells and daughter cells in science. In science, there's no such thing as a father cell and a son cell. There's no such thing as that. The only thing there is a mother cell and a daughter cell. And that daughter cell grows up to become a mother cell and reproduce more daughter cells. So that's basically just a woman's feminine energy is always splitting itself. It's always constantly duplicating itself. And you know, like I was saying, if there's no war, that's what's going to happen. Women are going to start giving birth to more women. And then eventually, if it keeps going, if there's no war for years and years on end, men will literally die off. Well, I wouldn't say die off, but they would just fade out. You feel me? Because niggas will start to, you know, transform back into the women, basically. You know, niggas gonna die out, and then more women gonna keep getting born. Nigga, you gonna reincarnate back in a woman's body. Hey, you better be careful out here, for real. But yeah, nah, on the real though. So getting back to the main thing that I wanted to bring to y'all, right? Go look at something called Gog and Magog. This is why I said, like, you know, we are God's children. We are the son. You feel me? Virgin Mary is Mother Earth. God that put the seed of Jesus in Virgin Mary, without no sexual intercourse, by the way. That's parthenogenesis, or that's a form of you know, what do I like to call it? It's a form of giving birth that is not comprehended by humans because it's a divination of birth, or a divine form of birth. Sometimes giving birth doesn't always mean having sex and shit too. And you know, the sun is our father because the sun and the earth interact. The sun gives life to everything on the earth to grow, the plants, the people, the animals, you feel me, the microorganisms that's all in the dirt and shit. Everything needs the sun's light in order to grow and become stronger, you feel me? And without that sun, niggas gonna be cooked. So, you know, when it comes to the sun is our father. It gives life to everything. It plants the seed. That's why plants are called what? Plants, nigga. Plants are planted energy. Where was that energy planted from? Well, let's see what these things eat. What do these plants eat? Straight sunlight. That means the motherfuckers came from the sun. Only you can only consume something that you are related to, nigga. Why you think all these motherfuckers be eating cows? Nigga be like, oh yeah, we finna eat these cows, nigga, these pigs, we finna eat these deer, because niggas share DNA with all these animals. You share DNA, that's how you able to eat it and your body doesn't reject it. Now, for my people, of course, our body rejects that meat because we not supposed to be consuming that, but ever since we integrated with these people, we have been pulled into their ways of living on such a very large gravitational scale. And it's kind of hard for us to pull ourselves back, you know, back out of that, but it's being done right now. So, you know, that's how niggas is able to consume all that food. This is why you see motherfuckers in China and shit eating bats and shit and squid, because they know that these niggas share DNA with these creatures. They were spliced with the DNA of these different creatures. So when it comes to the plants eat straight sunlight. That means the plants are directly connected to the sun. The plants don't eat nothing else. The only thing they eat is your breath, which is carbon dioxide, and sunlight. And then it goes through a process called photosynthesis to give itself that energy off those resources that it collected from you and the sun and the trees. Because, you know, the trees is the biggest sun eaters. They taking all that sun and they're feeding. Trees feed all other plants around it. The flowers, the grass, smaller trees. Trees literally taking all that water from the rain. That's another thing they eat too. All that water, all that sunlight, and all your breath, your hot ass breath that you breathe out, because they eat that too. They take all those three things and then on such a mass scale, and they feed it to all the other smaller plants around them. So not only is they eating, but they like, nigga, if I'm gonna eat, my niggas gonna eat too, nigga. That's real. So the grass don't even really gotta, if it's a day where the grass don't get enough water, guess what? In the roots, the trees have water reserves where they can be like, oh, nigga, we feel y'all dying over here. Here goes some water. Now y'all good. Like, that's some cold networking, nigga. And it gets better the more you keep looking into that shit. So, yes, the plant. Why is it called a fucking plant? Because that's a planted energy. That's an energy that was planted here by the sun. The sun gave the seed. And the earth took that seed and gave birth into whatever this seed was supposed to be constructed as or birthed as. Father and mother. And who are we, my people? We are the children of these two direct titans. These two powerful titans that we know as Earth, Kai, Gaia, or Son, Soul, or Father. So, we are really God's children. And the reason why I brought up Gog and Magog, because Gog and Magog, I'm finna tell you, this is what's this is why I had to bring y'all this shit, because when I thought about this shit kind of gave me chills. I'm like, oh, we need to be ready. Have y'all noticed, y'all know my past 10 videos, I've been speaking about this shit, but y'all notice everybody been getting way more violent and racist towards who? Y'all know who they been getting? Us. It seems like the entire world is against us. Now, if you go look into Gog and Magog is all the hostile and violent people of the world that are against God's people. Look this up. And Gog and Magog, and they're mentioned in the Quran as well. They come by the millions, billions, damn near millions. We just gonna say they come by the millions upon millions of millions. And I'm gonna be real with you, it's not that many of God's people. It's not that many, bro. When it comes to my people, it's not that many of us, because not all of our people, a lot of our people want to be with these people, impress these people, want to fit in with these people, dress like these people, eat like these people, live like these people, have the same dreams and ambitions as these people. Like, dude, do you want to do something other than what the fuck has already been done by many others, bro? Don't you want to start a new trend that everybody want to ride? You feel me? You start a new wave, everybody want to ride on that bitch. Don't you want to do that? He's like, oh yeah, I need to be the next millionaire. How about you be the next legendary farmer, my nigga? How about you be the next legendary engineer? How about you be the next legendary geneticist? Niggas that literally could alter, you literally are altering the world with that type of power. Niggas constructing whole civilizations with that, when multiple minds of great skill link together. Oh my God. Anyways, Gog and Magog is by the millions. And when I looked at this, I'm like, you know what? They talking about us. It's only one group of people that everybody in the world fucking hates and despises to the point they want to kill us, harm us, rape us, eat us. That's Gog. And go look at who Gog and Magog is. These some sick motherfuckers. And that's all of these motherfuckers that don't look like us. Some of them do look like us, but they're fallen people. They're all fallen brothers and sisters. They wanted to live with these folks, and they gonna die like these folks. Simple as that. We can't save them. We can only save who wants to be saved. Don't go out here trying to give somebody some med kits and they don't want no med kits, because you gonna get yourself clapped trying to force that nigga to take that med kit. Go give a nigga a med kit that need a med kit and want that motherfucker. Let me use that bitch. Don't sit here and try to wake somebody up that don't want to be woken up. Some people will kill you for trying to wake them up, bro. Some people will kill you for trying to wake them up. Leave them alone. Let them die. That's one thing, and it hurt. That type of shit hurt, because it's family members, friends, and motherfuckers that you know personally. That's like that you're gonna have to let go. And if they want to live with these folks, they gonna die with them folks, and them people are gonna die a horrendous death. Now, don't get me wrong, there's life after death, but they ain't just finna get out this bitch sweet. Why you think that sun cooking right now? This shit finna be slow and steady. That shit not finna be no quick death. A rapist don't deserve a quick death. He deserve a slow one. A murderer don't deserve a quick death. He deserve a slow one. A genocidist, people who committed genocide on other people for no reason, don't deserve a quick death. They deserve a slow one. Why you think they keep so worried about climate change? Black people don't even know, nigga, winter was climate change for us. I just now realized that shit like today, bro. I'm like, bro, you know what? Winter was really a climate change for us. That shit not supposed to exist for us. Why is it that in winter everything dies? The plants die. All the animals, literally every fucking animal and insect has to go in something called hibernation in order to, and then they gotta save and stash food and shit just to survive a season that's trying to kill them. That's not normal. Everything is supposed to flourish and keep flowing on planet Earth. The flow is being disrupted when something like that comes upon. And now that they know that winter ain't coming back around, now they want to cry about climate change, because what is climate change? That means the climate is changing into an environment fit for another people, fit for another species. They were trying to terraform the earth for these beings. Now the earth is terraforming itself back to its natural tropical state. And when the whole earth used to be tropical, there was never no winter. Google it, nigga. Antarctica was a fucking entire tropical continent with living, flourishing life. Civilizations was there. Turned into ice in a mere month. Because of great wars that were taking place all across this planet. Now that this shit going back to how it was, now they like, oh, it's climate change. Because they know they not going to be able to live in this tropical shit. That includes these reptilian, these fallen angels that niggas be talking about, these P-42s and 57 great aliens that niggas is talking about, your Caucasoids, your elites that these niggas, all of them can't withstand this sun. It's killing them. No organ transplant, consciousness transfer is going to work. Why you think they shut down CERN? Them niggas said they shut down CERN and it's going to be shut down for the next 4 years. What's in 4 years? 2030, nigga. It's over with. It's over with. And they seen the timeline that we're in right now, and they seen what happens to them when they lose, and it's horrendous. I'm gonna just say it's beautiful for the chosen people, God's people, but it's gonna be horrendous for them. Our heaven is about to become their hell, because their heaven was our hell for so many years, for 400 years. Come on now. We are God's children. Black people don't been bombed, killed, genocide, enslaved by the billions, nigga, all across the planet. And we still here? And just in America alone, Jim Crow, nigga, we survived all the Tulsa, Oklahoma, all the massacres they did, the bombings they did, cities they set on fire, cities they put in lakes, they turned into lakes, man-made lakes. Google it. We survived so much and we still here. And in America talking about we celebrating 250 years of what? What independence? For who? During Independence Day, when y'all claimed y'all independence from Britain, y'all the same motherfuckers. How you gonna claim independence from your own people? Whatever, anyways. While y'all claimed y'all independence from Britain and turned into America, Corporation America, my people were still enslaved by the millions across this motherfucking landmass, bro. So yeah, we survived 250 years of horror and torture, nigga, and we still here. Meanwhile, white people have been living, these Caucasoid people have been living good for years. And somehow these niggas are dying faster than they're being born? What? Talk about who really cold at the game and who really ain't cold, nigga. Talk about who really a veteran at the game and who's a rookie. These niggas been living good off the blood of our ancestors in our current day mental retardation that's amongst millions of our people. A lot of black people is under mental retardation because remember, we was not allowed to read and write. We was not allowed to study, get knowledge or none of that shit. And then they trained us to be away from that shit. Thugs in the streets. Oh, I don't want to read no book. Oh, you must think you one of them white folks trying to read a book and talk proper. No, nigga, I'm trying to learn my enemy so I can know how to take them down. Fuck you mean, nigga? Who the real gangster? You or me? Cause one thing I know, if I got ops, I'm gonna go creep up on them and learn what they doing, even if I gotta blend in and look like them. So I can see what they doing and then crush them from the inside out. Like, come on, bro. Learn the art of war. But yes, you niggas have been living good for years. Your heaven is our hell. And you dying faster than y'all can give birth? How y'all still about to be? Y'all got it set up and you're still on the verge of extinction. Meanwhile, y'all been genociding my people for years and we're still flourishing. who really God's children. And once again, this brings me back to Gog and Magog before I end this video, because I got to get back up in here. Like I said with the Gog and Magog shit, bro. Look it up. Read into it. Gog and Magog is all the people of the world who are violent, barbaric, full of sin. And this shit came to me quick today. You know, you feel me? I'm locked in on another semen retention, nigga. So, nigga, we deep into it too. So, nigga, these downloads been coming different for me lately, nigga. And I just gotta bring it to y'all. Like, this shit hit me today. Like, hold on. While I'm working, I'm like, oh, I gotta whip this up quick. And we are in end times. And if we're God's children, who is Gog and Magog? The entire world, bro. Everybody, Asians hate us. A lot of the Latino and Hispanic folks, racist as fucking, hate black people. A lot of your white folks and Caucasoid folks hating. We already know that. You got motherfuckers that's black in America and don't even like their own people. They feel like they gotta be like these people, talk a certain way, and hang around only white people. They don't hang around black people no more. Because they hate themselves that much. Niggas don't. If you got black people out there that wish they can be white, like they wish they can literally turn their skin white. That's sad. So we are in the times of Gog and Magog. Get ready for war, nigga. I'm not playing, and I'm not trying to scare nobody, and I'm not trying to put no fear in nobody's hearts. But they are about to bring back Jim Crow, nigga, but on crack. They're about to bring out these concentration camps, these in FEMA camps, but they're going to be concentration camps. Because when that 911 don't work no more, they be like, oh yeah, y'all can come here, and then you're going to have a lot of single black women out there with their kids and shit, taking them straight to these camps to get their organ harvested, and God knows what sick other things they're going to do to these women and these children, bro. These black women and children that don't know no better. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay in tune. I'll be back with another one. One love, make universal love. I'm out, y'all.